Hi everyone. Well, I was just thinking what's on my mind today, and it's the fact that you, me, everyone have a really cool power to change someone's life, even with the smallest of actions. When I was growing up, when I was little, I remember it was either my mum or my grandmother used to say, you can kill someone if you look at them the wrong way. And at that time, I was really scared. I was trying not to give somebody an angry look with the fear that I have the power to kill them. But then later I realized that they were talking about heartbreak. But you see that power can also work both ways, can also make a very positive impact on someone's life with just the simplest of actions. And that's what I'll talk about today. I will walk in this beautiful place. Where I am is a place called Hamsterley Forest. It's a great place to come for walks. They have many trails for walks, for running, for cycling, different difficulties and different lengths. And you can follow these very well laid out footpaths, or you can go up there if you want. I don't want to do that today. I just want to walk calmly, breathe in all the good air that these trees are providing for us. It's a really, really nice place. Look at this. Kids are coming here as well. They've got something called Gruffalo walks. I've been here with my kid before, and it makes it a bit easier for them because every so often there's some kind of animal and a little story to follow. Gruffalo Trail. People often underestimate, or maybe they just forget, the power of really the smallest of actions can have such a nice impact on other people's lives. And it can be, you know, a thank you. It can be smiling even at somebody, in the morning, greeting them with a good morning. It can be holding the door open for somebody. For me, there's so many examples when someone's just made my whole day. You're a little bit down, and then somebody says something to you. Maybe it's a little compliment, or maybe it's a really meaningful thank you. At work, if someone's happy that you're on their team and you've helped them and they generally give you a compliment for that, it can make your whole day and sometimes even your whole week. And you can even remember these acts of kindness for a whole lifetime. And all it took you is one breath, one movement. And that's beautiful, I think. We can give each other positive energy without too much effort. I remember when I was working at a hotel, and it was Christmas, and everybody started giving each other Christmas cards in their pigeonholes, and I got one, and that made me feel very, very good. It made me feel like I'm part of the team, and now I remember that team forever. Look at that. Look at these beauties. These are really, really tall trees. I think we've all felt these moments, and sometimes you may not remember specific events, but you felt them, right? You felt the goodness in your heart, the warmth that you received from some stranger sometime, at some point, or not stranger. Maybe somebody just helped you get an item from the top shelf at the supermarket, and that warmed you up a little bit, gave you some of that good energy. There's plenty of research and articles you can find yourself about the psychology of small acts of kindness and how they have really measurable effects on people's mental well-being. One of the cool things that came out of these studies is that people who receive kindness are more likely to pass on the kindness. And I think that's makes absolute sense. When somebody's made you feel good and you're in a good mood, you're smiling now. And like I said, even a smile can make somebody's day. It's almost like an unintentional act of kindness. And then you smiled at them, now they're going to smile back, and suddenly everybody's smiling. And the thing is, random acts of kindness, they not only boost happiness for the receiver, but also for the giver. So then you made somebody happy. They're now more likely to want to carry on that kindness, and then their happiness doubles because they received it from you, and then when they've given it to somebody else, they feel even better. And apparently, it's biological. So literally saying thank you or smiling releases a dopamine hit. It's a biological thing. It makes us feel valued, and we subconsciously carry that forward. These trees, I wonder how old they are. They're really tall, but they're not very thick. Well, I guess trees don't have to be thick. They're all made different. Now, clearly, unfortunately, the world is not so simple where you can just smile and everyone can be happy and jump in and all around the world passing each other kindness, because unfortunately, impact works both ways. Just like acts of kindness can make us feel good and want to pass that on, equally, somebody does something nasty to us or says the wrong word, looks at us the wrong way, it can ruin our whole day. And then we're more likely to make somebody else feel gloomy. You know, you see people that walking around and they literally look like they have a cloud all around them. You see people, they can carry words that someone said to them for years. And again, maybe it's not a specific memory, specific word, but see, they felt it initially and they remembered it initially, and it has kind of like a ripple effect for weeks to come, months to come, and they must have taken different actions and different ways of looking at the world had they not had that bad feeling. And then it has a ripple effect for years, I believe. Obviously, you get in mixtures of positive things happening to you as well. But yeah, just think about it. Something you must have said to somebody years ago changed their life. I'm sure it's happened to you, right? You come to work in the morning and you're ready to give it your all, and then somebody comes in with a nasty, nasty mood and gives you attitude. That's it, your whole day's gone. Unless you tell yourself, this is at least how I deal with it. I tell myself these days, you know what? 99% of the time, nothing's personal. People, they clearly have something wrong going on and they're giving off bad vibes, not because it's you, but because they're just giving off bad vibes to whoever comes across them. And even if it's personal, again, I don't know, it kind of bothers me less and less these days because I know you can get sick to your stomach thinking about what people have said, how they looked at you, and you can be the victim of that and carry it with you, or you can brush it off. Uh, Sometimes you have to brush it off intentionally, and you can use different techniques to make yourself feel better, to forget it. For me, usually it's doing something I like, having a walk, looking at a comedy film, or just talking to friends. I realize that I'm not saying anything profound with these videos, but sometimes we just all need a little reminder. And I feel like some things are meant to find you at the right time. If you watch this, I honestly believe this was meant to find you. This was meant to give you a little reminder. And you can think about it next time you're interacting with somebody. And you don't have to be fake about it, obviously, but just giving little genuine compliments or a smile or a thank you or just saying I appreciate you can go a very, very long way. I feel good here. I love it here. This is a perfect start of the weekend, I'm telling you. But yeah, your acts around the world, I have realized that it has a ripple effect. It really does. We're all interconnected. It's all a chain. Somebody did something to someone. People are they're gonna share that energy with the rest of the world. And sometimes it's just, not even an act, sort of, but showing patience with people, right? Impatience is also very, very harmful. If somebody is coming to you for help and maybe they don't know something very well, think of a time when maybe you've tried to teach somebody how to use a computer, right? Or how to do something new on the computer, and they just don't understand. Well, maybe all you have to do is give them show a little patience, give them that extra 2 minutes, and it will make their day. Look at this stream, it's just fantastic. That kind of makes it very hard to predict the impact we truly have on the world, because it's so grand and there's so many people. We'll never really know the true impacts of our actions, of our words. I think the best we can do is just try. The best things we do might be something that we forget instantly, but somebody else, they carry it forever. So I think the point is not try to be perfect, it's just to be aware, because the smallest things that you do can be more important than you'll ever realize. And question for you, has anyone ever done something small that stayed with you forever? Right. Well, I'm sorry I can't take you with me on the rest of this walk, but thank you for walking with me and sharing this journey, listening to my thoughts. And I'm crossing milestones after milestones these days. The channel's growing more quickly than I can comprehend, and I realize that's all due to this viral video that I just had about degrees. You honestly never know what's going to resonate. Sometimes you do it on purpose and it fails, and sometimes you just tell your genuine story and people are like, it hits a nerve. But yeah, if you just recently subscribed, this is what I like to do on my weekends. I like to walk, talk, think about life, share my views with you, and it's just a very chill channel. On the whole, it's a very chill channel. So if you're into this vibe, you're very welcome to stay. If you haven't subscribed yet but want to, please do. And if you found any value in this video, why don't you give it a like? I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.